Hi guys, my name is Hart. So I've lived in the quiet provinces and the busy streets of Cebu City, and I've seen a pattern. Most of the times, most foreign men are not scammed by their Filipino girlfriends. Yes, but they are drained by her inability to say no to her family. In the Philippines, family is everything. But in 2026, family has become a business for some and a sanctuary for others. So today in this video, I will be revealing 5 types of Filipino families you might encounter. And so you can stop being a walking ATM and start being a partner. Type 1, the grateful hustlers, which is considered a green flag among Filipino families. First, let's talk about the myth. So many people say that every Filipino family wants your money only. And here I am telling you that that's a lie. Of course, there are Filipino families who know how to respect boundaries. How do you spot them? They have dignity in labor. Maybe the father is a farmer planting corn and mung beans in the province, and the mother runs a small sari-sari store while doing the household chores manually. And believe me, doing the laundry by hand in the heat is a full-time job. These families don't see their children as retirement investments. They work. They help pay the bills. Even if they are poor, they are proud. The lifestyle impact, your girlfriend will be hardworking and frugal. She will feel likely guilty if you spend too much on her. This is the family you want to support voluntarily because they will never demand it. Type 2, the instant retirees. This is where it gets tricky. I've seen this happen so many times in Cebu. A Filipino girl meets a foreign man, and he starts sending a modest monthly allowance. And suddenly, the whole family quits their job. The brothers, the sisters, and even the brothers-in-law who have their own kids, they all decide that the foreigner is now the new CEO of the family. And here's the warning. In your first visit, they might be all working, but check back in 6 months. If the brother-in-law is suddenly waiting for a better job for half a year and you are paying his rise, you are in trouble. And here's the personality impact. Your Filipino girlfriend is maybe under immense pressure. She feels like she has hit the lottery for her family. So her love for you is now tied to her family's survival. This creates a relationship that's based on obligation, not on attraction. Type 3, the never workers, which I personally consider as a red flag. And there are Filipino families who have never worked. They are professional dependents. You offer the brother a job, the boss is too strict. You offer a position to the sister, the salary is too low. They have an excuse for every day of the week. They've spent their whole lives waiting for a breadwinner to save them. When you arrived, you weren't just a boyfriend. You were an upgrade. So here's the future impact. If you stay with a Filipino woman from this kind of family, you aren't just dating her. You are adopting 5 to 10 adults, and they will never stop asking from you because they don't know how to earn. If she could set a boundary, your retirement savings will disappear into a hole without a bottom. Type 4, the parasites. Finally, we have the most dangerous type, and I call them the parasites. These are the families where the father or the brothers have vices over values. While you are working hard in your home country, the father is spending your money on sabong or cockfighting or gambling at the mahjong table. I've seen this personally. A brother gets a motorcycle for work to be a habal-habal driver. But instead of earning, he uses it to ride to the gambling dens. And when the monthly payment is due, They don't tell you. They wait for the neighbor to scream, or they wait until the neighbor is screaming at your girlfriend for the debt they took out in her name. Belief system. This Filipino family believes that you were rich and therefore your money is extra. They don't see it as your hard-earned life savings. They see it as the foreigner's tax. Type 5, the status climber family. This Filipino family isn't poor in the traditional sense. They have a house, they have a job, and they might even be middle class. However, they are obsessed with status. The trap, they don't want money for rice. They want your money to show off to the neighbors. They want the branded clothes, the expensive 18th birthday for the niece, or the newest SUV. Here's the impact on your Filipino girlfriend. This is the most dangerous when it comes to her mental health. Unlike the parasites where the problem is obvious, the status climbers use shame. They will tell this to your Filipino girlfriend. Your boyfriend is a foreigner. Why are we still living in this old house? Don't you want people to respect us? So here's the relationship risk. They will push your Filipino girlfriend to ask you for investments that aren't actually investments, like a major or a massive renovation of a house you don't own. Close family ties are beautiful. It's why Filipinos are so loyal. But there is a line between loyalty and looting. If you want to stay with your Filipino girlfriend, you must get to know her family as well as you know her. Watch how they treat money when you aren't looking. And here's how you can diagnose her family. I have here 3 questions that you can ask to your Filipino girlfriend in person, and her answers will tell you what kind of family she has based on the 5 family types that I discussed earlier. And here's the 3 diagnostic question. Number 1, if I lost my job tomorrow and couldn't send a single dollar for a year, what would your parents say? If she looks terrified, and that's a financial dependency family. Question number 2, who is the hero of the family? If it's the one who works hard, then great. But if it's the one who married a rich guy, be careful. Question number 3, does your brother have a job? Simple, direct, and tells you everything about the family's work ethic. Identifying the family is step 1. Step 2 is the conversation. But here's the secret. If you say no the Western way, you've already lost. In my next video, I'm going to teach you the Cebuano negotiation. It's a specific way to frame your money that makes her feel protected, even when her family is being told no. If you want to stop being the ATM but keep being the hero, watch for my next upload. But for now, you can watch this video right here, whether you should date a Filipino breadwinner or it's a no-no for you. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you met her family? What was the first emergency they asked you to pay for? I'm going to be reading your stories and comments, so comment down below. Once again, my name is Heart, and see you in my next video. Bye, guys!